Who knew that a young, aspiring model at the height of her career, dreaming of achieving the perfect body, will end up losing her life at the hands of a negligent doctor? DC Young's long-term girlfriend passed away after going under the knife for a BBL, and this man is on a mission to get revenge on the operating doctor. The evidence he presented is about to knock your head right off, so make sure you stay tuned with us till the very end. Jacky O, other times known as Jacqueline Smith, not entirely happy with her looks, decided to go under the scalpel for a butt lift and liposuction on May 30th in Miami Area Hospital. Little does she know that her hopes and dreams of landing countless modeling opportunities after fitting into the stereotypical body type will land her 6 feet deep under the ground. Yep, you heard that right. Jacky passed away just a day later after the guttural augmentation procedure, a fact that was very hard to stomach for her fans and the medical community alike. The surgery itself concluded without any complications, but it was the events prospering later on that led to her tragic and sudden death. After going home from the surgery, she was prescribed many pills and an Opium for general pain relief. Right after going home, she experienced a horrible headache that warranted immediate clinical examination. The doctor on the duty disregarded her concerns and let her off with ibuprofen only. Can you believe that? That should have been the very first danger sign, but she brushed it off, went home, and waited for the symptoms to settle. Oh boy, they began to get even worse. She felt like her head was on fire and developed slurring speech, raising major alarms. Her aunt called an ambulance to rush her off to the hospital, but it was way too late by then. Here's where things took a dark turn. Jacky had always had BBL on her bucket list, and after meeting Dr. Zach, she felt like that the operating table was calling her name. And what could have been better than getting the procedures that would otherwise have cost $1 million for free, just in exchange for a publicity campaign? She didn't pay much heed to the fact that her life was literally in the doctor's hands. Right after Jacky's passing away, one of the first few things Dr. Zach did was delete one of his posts he had on Instagram featuring Jacky. This raised major red flags because this dude, instead of showing remorse, goes on to delete the evidence of the collaboration. Later on, he released a statement that the audience had been desperately waiting for. The only thing that was failed to be addressed was anything related to Jacky's death, and went on to rave about the services offered at his hospital. He went on and on about safe working practices, but never said a single word about Jacky's case specifically. He couldn't even fake sadness because a patient died under his care? I don't know, man, but this is the height of insensitivity. The autopsy report revealed that Jacky had massive bleeding around her torso and passed away because of brain swelling. Considering normal BBL procedures, swelling in the brain is definitely not on the list of routine post-surgical complications. The swelling might just be because of an infection she contracted on the operating table. Is that why Dr. Zach was so quick to delete the post with Jacky? Because he knew it was his fault? His practices might not be that sanitary after all. After Jacky's passing, many women came forward to narrate their horrible experiences with Dr. Zach. While some said that the complications they developed were unimaginable, others revealed how Dr. Zach didn't even show basic human decency and completely blocked them out when they tried to receive care for the complications they developed because of his negligence alone. This dude was almost sued by another one of his patients for horrible post-surgery care. After getting his name dragged for 2 weeks straight, he finally took up the social media and made a video to address the ongoing accusations. He said that because of privacy concerns, he couldn't say anything about Jacky's particular case, and he went on to toot his own horn about not wanting to operate on patients who didn't pass all of his preoperative care protocols. He ended the video by flaunting his medical license and insinuating that he was all set in the legal department too, being hand in hand with the Florida Department of Health. If that was true, what's the actual reason behind Jacky's passing? Fans still aren't convinced of, I don't even want to call him a doctor at this point, so Zach's story, and still are deeming him accountable for a patient's passing, which is kind of understandable as Jacky should have been set foot in the or if she had underlying health conditions. And with that, we have reached the end of the video. Make sure to drop by another time to get future updates on this pressing matter. Till then, take care and goodbye.